Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Kurth, founder of Revere Skills-Based Volunteering Software, and welcome to 3 Tips in 3 Minutes for CSR Leaders. Today, my guests are Cori Streetman and Sarah Hogan with Barefoot PR in Denver, Colorado. Sarah and Cori, welcome on board. And what are your 3 tips?
We're so excited.
We're so happy. You want to start?
Yes. Okay. So we get the good fortune of working with lots of CSR leaders, particularly around volunteerism. And one of the things we hear all the time is that launching a volunteer program is so exciting. And you get this wave of early adopters who take action and you get this great feedback. There's tons of engagement. And then a few months later, things start to drop off. And all of a sudden we start to hear, our messages are going unopened. People aren't, paying attention as much. And we start to wonder as communicators, like, what happened? What do I do now? The most common complaint we hear from employees is that they say, there's too many messages. It's getting lost in the shuffle. Mm-hmm. But as professionals, what we really understand is what they're saying is that we're not sending messages to them in the way that they want to hear them or receive them. And so our job is to figure out, how do they want to receive it? Is it more video? Is it shorter? And so just keep going with that energy and you can revive and bring that communication back to life. Cori?
All right, tip number 2. So storytelling is more than words, and pictures say 1,000 words. So as communicators, you need to remember that when you're communicating about your program, show. Don't just tell. Really find ways to build these images and kind of create these beautiful photos for people to connect to and relate with that really talk about your impact, your volunteers, your partners, your people, those stories that people want not just hear.
And videos too, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Pictures, videos, graphics, all of that. Infographics, we love a good infographic to show impact numbers, but definitely videos. But remember, short videos are really more digestible these days. And all of this really helps to build that emotional connection with your audience. We recommend planning for really higher quality photos at least a few times throughout the year. So bring in that professional to help you get those images. However, don't forget that you have amateur photographers inside of your company, but they need some guidance. Give them some tips on how to take photos well, to not just have the backs of people's heads at an event, but really have those people's faces, those smiles, those feelings, those emotions that other people connect with.
We all know faces are the money maker, so we want to show them as much as possible.
That's right. So bring the images and not just the words.
Perfect. Well, last tip 3. Here we go. We're cruising on into this one, which is really about connecting with your why. What we hear from our nonprofit clients all the time is that companies will reach out with a volunteer activity and the request feels a little empty. It's like they just are trying to check something off their list. And with our advice to companies is to say, your why really matters. You want to explain, why volunteerism is an important part of your strategy. Be really transparent up front and really talk to them about how that's part of relationship development.
And what it means for their employees in terms of the nonprofit.
Absolutely. That's kind of the next piece, is to also share with those nonprofits the way that you're training, empowering, and holding volunteers accountable so that those nonprofits feel like the expectations go both ways. And we believe that will help to lead to a better long-term partnership with those nonprofits you partner with.
Absolutely. So those are our 3 tips in hopefully less than 3 minutes. We are always happy to talk about this and share more information and brainstorm. We love talking about this topic. So the easiest way to reach both Sarah and I and our team is to just go to our website, www.barefootpr.com. And there's a little button that can schedule a 30-minute chat with us. And we, again, love to talk about this. So please reach out to us.
Well, we love working with the folks at Barefoot PR. And thanks so much for your 3 tips today, ladies. Yeah. Fantastic. And we look forward to working with you down the path here as well with more future Revere clients in addition to our existing clients. Thanks so much, Sarah and Cori of Barefoot PR in Denver, Colorado. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks, Revere.